What he's thinking during no contact. When a person you love asks for a break from the relationship so he can think about things, it can be both a hard and confusing time for you. During the no contact time, you might often wonder what he is thinking about and how you can revert the situation into a positive one that ends in both of you getting back together. If you feel hopeless and your mind is spinning with thoughts, worry no more, as today we are talking about the most common things that guys think about during the no contact period and what you can do to improve the whole situation. Number 1, is there any future in this relationship? When a man asks for a no contact period, the first thing he's most likely thinking about is whether your relationship is worth fighting for and whether there's a future for it. He thinks if you are the right match as a wife or a long-term partner and as a mother to his children. After all, why would you waste time with someone you see as a short-term fun only? Number 2, are we on the same path? Frequently, two people can be in a relationship together but hold different views on many aspects of life. For a while, this might go well, but after some time, the opposing opinions and ideas can get in the way of building and maintaining a healthy relationship. This is why, during the break, partners frequently think about this aspect too. If you two are on the same path, do either of you plan on having children or pursue a career instead? Making sure that you and your partner hold similar interests and opinions is very important if you want to build a long-lasting relationship with them. Number 3, he is weighing his options. Undoubtedly, every relationship has its ups and downs. Everyone fights and faces misunderstandings, but at the end of the day, partners decide to stay in that relationship because the good outweighs the bad. So he might be thinking, how much fun have we had? And then, how much drama has there been? How often do we fight versus how often do we enjoy each other's company? What is the relationship giving me as opposed to what can I get from hanging out and spending my time with other people? These are aspects that both of you have to consider during the no contact period, because if the bad outweighs the good, then why waste time on a relationship that is already broken? While these are the most common things a guy during a breakup might think about, there are things you can do to reserve the entire situation and show him why getting back together is the best decision he will make. Number 1, give him time. If 2 days ago he asked for a time off, don't message him today saying you miss him. And it's been so long, you cannot live without him, and so on. These things will push him away even more. No one wants to be in a relationship with a desperate person. Instead, respect his request and don't contact him until he does. If you see that a month had passed and he still hasn't contacted you, then message him saying something like, I understand that you need space at the moment, but it's been a month, and while I respect your decision, it would be nice to be honest and tell me whether you still want me in your life or not. With this message, you are not pushy and needy, but simply as an adult, you are saying, I need an answer, whether to hold hope for this relationship or to move on. Number 2, work on yourself. Become a stronger and more confident person that people want to spend time with. Have fun with your friends or colleagues. Go on special gatherings and post a photo or a story about your fun nights on social media from time to time. This way, you are letting him know that you can have fun and that you will be okay with whatever he decides. Remember, no one wants to be with a desperate person. Number 3, learn how to have a good time on your own. If you need to be in a relationship to feel good about yourself, then you are doing something wrong. Relationships are there to complete us, not to repair us. So if you don't feel good while you're by yourself, how can someone else feel good with you? Taking breaks and no contact time during a relationship isn't easy. It changes your whole future and your expectations about it. However, you have to respect your partner's decision and not contact him during this time. Work on yourself instead and see him taking more interest in you. Then, once you get back together, your relationship will be even better than before because both of you have taken the time to think about how to improve it and how to avoid making the same mistakes again. One of my female friends just recently went through a breakup with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend stood up in front of her and said, "I'm breaking up with you." Her heart dropped. It was like a dagger stabbed her in the heart. She felt ugly, insecure, and sad all the time. She felt devastated. She had no idea the relationship was on the brink of breaking up. The next week she spent in bed crying over him. All she wanted was for everything to be back to normal again, and his arms wrapped around her. She wanted him back, and she started becoming a little desperate. She tried becoming more sexual with him, tried making him jealous with other men, and even no contact without it working at all. It actually pushed him more away than getting him closer. Then she learned a couple of simple psychological triggers that work on all men. The way she would win her ex back was to use these psychological triggers in the right order at the exact right time over a couple of weeks. A couple of times per week, she would feed her ex these psychological triggers in person, through text, and on social media. At the same time as winning her ex back, there was another man. She had had a crush on him for years, and he just got single. This guy was everything she wanted, but he was never interested in her like that. Well, what if she tested these psychological triggers on her crush as well? After a week of dripping these psychological triggers into the guys in her life, nothing new happened, but she could instantly see that these triggers started changing their behavior. At the end of the month, she had both men standing in line wanting her. At the drop of a hat, she was the one with all the control. She had finally gained her power back, felt more confident, strong, sexy, and in control than ever before. Now she knew exactly how she could get men to chase her, and she would use these psychological triggers to build a stronger and better relationship than before, because she didn't know what men actually secretly wanted. I don't know whether you want to learn these simple psychological triggers or not. If you want to learn what they are, you might want to click the link in the description now. You don't need to click the link in the description now. It's just that you'll learn exactly how to get men to chase you, even if you think all hope is lost. It's truly something to check out. If you're running out of options and you have no idea what to do right now, click the link in the description. Also, remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel because you'll get notified of every new Modern Love Potion video. If you're having troubles with love and men, you should watch our 3 best videos by tapping the screen now. They might solve your love problems instantly, kind of like drinking a Modern Love Potion that will make him fall at your feet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.